Okay, we're back with tool selection for faster workflow part 2. Let's take a look at what we might consider a 4-tool menu workflow. We'll go to Preferences, General, to the Editing tab. Right mouse button is set on Is Assignable to a Tool. So we have 3 tool menus, the left click, command click, and right click tools. And we'll effectively get a 4th tool menu with the key command. The default key command for the tool menu is the escape key. We'll assign the command click tool to scissors. We'll put the snap mode on beat. And we'll go over here and chop up some of these regions into individual beats. Right click to zoom in. Hold the command key to bring up the scissor tool. Hold the option key. Click on the regions to separate them into individual beats. Bring up the pointer tool again. We'll rearrange the order of some of these regions just to change up the pattern. Give us a reason to do some crossfades. Now to do crossfades, we'll right click to zoom in. We'll hit the key command to bring up the tool menu and select the fade tool. Maybe we'll zoom in a little bit more. Click and drag with the fade tool to create crossfades. Now let's say we wanted to spot erase some of these regions. We'll hit the key command to bring up the tool menu and grab the eraser tool and click on some of these regions just to spot erase a few here and there. Now if we wanted to create a lot of crossfades in particular places, we might put the command click tool on fade. Then we'll right click to zoom in. We'll hold the key command to bring up the fade tool. Create some fades. Now if we were going to create fade ins and fade outs for all the regions on a track, we could click on the track to select all the regions and then go over here and set fade in and fade out values. So we'll do that with these tracks. Fade in, fade out. Okay, so this is what we've got. Now let's say we wanted to do the same kind of process with some MIDI regions. We'll select a MIDI region, then we'll go down to the piano roll button. Click on the piano roll button to bring up the piano roll. Now if we look at the upper right corner of the piano roll, we can see that there are different tools assigned here. The tools are assignable per window. So we'll put the left click back on pointer, we'll put the right click on zoom, and we'll put the command click on velocity. And we'll go back over here. Now we can hold the command key, bring up the velocity tool, click and hold and drag up or down on a region to change its velocity. Now let's say we didn't want to hear the note re-triggering every time we did an edit. We'll go up here to the upper left corner of the piano roll and we'll turn off the MIDI out button. So now we can do the same kind of edits with velocities. In this case we'll hold the command key, bring up the velocity tool, click and drag up or down to change the velocities of notes. And we'll do that without having to hear the note re-trigger every time we make an edit. Now we'll play the track and hold the command key to bring up the velocity tool and change the velocities on some of these notes. Okay, another way to edit the MIDI would be to use a screen set that was assigned a piano roll. So we'll click on a MIDI region. I have screen set 5 assigned to piano roll, so I'll hit 5. Now if we look at the upper right corner of this window, we can see this is a different set of tool selections. So we'll leave the left click on pointer, we'll put the right click on zoom, and we'll put the command click on velocity. Then we'll do the same thing. We'll hold the command key to bring up the velocity tool to edit some of the velocities. And then let's say we wanted to spot erase some of these notes in the bass. We'll hit the key command to bring up the tool menu, and we'll grab the eraser tool, and we can click and spot erase some of the notes in the bass. Go back to the pointer tool, hold the command key, bring up the velocity tool. Okay, so there you go. We've got a 4-tool menu workflow. Thanks for watching.